Pusmita. And let me introduce you to the 3rd grade. Let me introduce you to the 3rd grade. These words, when I heard these words coming out of this baby's mouth, and she's just so precious. She walked up so still, I'm like, okay. You okay? She said yes. And her sister, now please stand, Pusmita, she was our Hamtramck's Got Talent. She's now at Kosciuszko. She twice was like a winner of Hamtramck's Got Talent. Twice or 3 times? Twice. 3 times. 3 times. And I mean, I'm telling you, the apple, the tree's over there. Here's one of the apples. Okay, stand down, you look so lovely. Okay, I want everyone to see you, and here you are.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Pusmita, and I'm a 3rd grader at Dickinson West. Today I will say a speech. Living the dream, building bridges and breaking down barriers. I believe living the dream is living in a world where there are no barriers of hate and everyone is together. We should break barriers of hate and unfairness and build bridges of kindness. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. did this throughout his life. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. ended the hate towards people of color. Back then, there were unfair laws towards African Americans. This was a barrier. However, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. broke this barrier. An example of an unfair law that Martin Luther King broke was the segregation on buses. Black people were forced to sit in the back of the bus while white people sat in the front of the bus. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. protested for this unfair law to be changed. This barrier of hate and unfairness was broken by Martin Luther King Jr. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. also built bridges. He built bridges connecting people that are different from each other. For example, he connected black and white people. Before, there was different schools, water fountains, and bathrooms for black and white people. This separated black and white people. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. showed a great example of building bridges and breaking down barriers. We should follow this example when we see a barrier. If you see an unfair rule at school or anywhere, you should break that barrier and show kindness to people. For example, a boys' soccer team might not let girls play. This rule should be broken down. Everyone should be kind, fair, and thoughtful to one another.
I just love it.
After all, we should break barriers and build bridges of fairness, happiness, and togetherness. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. showed us how to build bridges and break barriers. Let's live the dream of happiness and fairness together. Thank you.
Oh, wait a minute. Excuse me. How old are you? 30?
8.
Oh, 8. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, the future, Lord, help me. I love it. I feel so good knowing that I am wrapped in the arms of such brilliance.